How's that foam holding up? Because that was the first time I ever did anything like that.
Dude, it's working just fine, man. Like no issues. I mean, everything's made out. I mean, there's a few like with the what kind of foam? The little nipple foam. I know you called it something.
Convoluted, yeah.
Convoluted, yeah. Because I remember when you were talking to me about it, I'm sitting there thinking like, damn, I don't want my case to be that hard to do. You kept saying, I never knew that's what it was called. I've even heard people say like, what's up, everybody? It's that time again. It's time for Locked, Cocked, and Unfiltered. We're on episode 12. I have my wonderful co-host, Clayton Slotlicker and Tony Simone. And then we have a very special guest. We have Peter, the 2A artist. Dude, I'm telling you, you need to start your own country.
Hey, it would be a Pete Tatership.
I always say, dude, every now and then I think about, when I talk to you, sometimes I think about that episode of Family Guy where he started his own country and called it Pretoria.
Oh, man. Pete, what you been up to, man?
All right, well, I've been busy. How far back you want to go? Like today?
I tell you what, just
from the day you were born. Let's start there.
Well, we kind of got in this a little too quick, and I'm sorry, Pete. Yeah. We were a little disrespectful. Let's let you give kind of a little background of what you do and everything for the ones that don't know who Peter is.
That's a good idea, Chris. Foreplay.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Pete loves the foreplay.
So I make gun cases as an art piece. So I'm an artist, and I just make shit pretty. That's my job, is to just make things pretty. So I've gotten my work in a few television shows, a couple motion pictures, and have been able, because of the nature of what I do, I've been blessed enough to be able to work with a lot of celebrities and influencers, athletes.
There it is.
Hey, and Tony Simon.
I should have brought mine in here and sat it up.
I should have had mine sitting behind me too.
Chris, come on, man.
I know. I'm slacking, man. I'm slacking. You can take it out on me later.
I don't see one in Clayton's hands either, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm fired.
Slackers.
We'll definitely make sure we've got some good pictures posted on the editing side when we get ready to post this. But I mean, yeah, all of us have cases from you, man, and you know, it really is awesome what you do. I mean, I really think you should have changed your name instead of 2A artist to Picasso of Foam, but I'm sure that might already be used. But I mean, it truly is amazing what you do with that stuff, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Now
it's just Clayton's turn.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead. It's just that I'm gonna just piggyback on what he said. Your work is incredible, man. Some of the stuff that you come up with creatively is just. I don't know where you get it from, man. Like seriously, it's just obviously, I'm not an artist, neither is Chris or Tony, but that is something. It's definitely a skill set that a lot of people have. And what, Tony?
I, sir, am a bullshit artist.
Oh,
And I don't appreciate you not giving me my props.
I'm sorry, sir. Damn, I forgot. But yeah, man, your work is just phenomenal, and I think people, your case is just knocked out of the park. And I think this episode's gonna be really cool because on top of your artistic side, this is kind of we're gonna dive in kind of the like you and I talked before, the process a little bit when you get logos or the designs or however, and that's kind of I'm looking forward to what we have in store tonight.
Yeah, man, absolutely. All right, now it's Tony's time to say really nice things about me. Come on, Tony.
You're not as ugly as you used to be.
There it is. Thank you.
And I'm there for you.
I just wish you would have came on the episode wearing the Bucky's costume. That's all I'm
Oh, man,
saying.
that's long gone. That thing stinks.
We can get you a new one. We can definitely get you a new one.
All right.
No, actually, the part that I remember is going back to 2020. And we're walking together. Pete and I are lagging behind because we're the two bigger dudes behind all these fast walking people in the parking garage. And Pete's like, yo, dude, can I make something for you? And I was like, well, yeah, we could do something and we can raffle it off. He was like, no, can I make something for you? And I was like, what? He was like, for you personally. And I'd never, ever thought about anything like that. And what he put together with this was just way more than I thought possible, and pretty much has been a centerpiece for what 5 years of the work. And when you think about a firearm and diversity shoot, not only do you think about this revolver, you think about this case. And I think it was amazing, and it was just such a yes. I mean, it was humbling, and I was blown away by it, and totally impressed.
Good.
I set up some better lighting also.
Yeah, man, that case is dope. That case
Nice.
is dope.
Yeah, man, I'm super happy.
And even set up
What?
everything in here,
Yeah.
man. It is awesome.
Good. Good.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was one of my best pieces, man. I should have just stopped right there after that one. That case is a dope case, man.
It is.
Yeah.
But so, like, Pete, where do you normally start? Like, if somebody approaches you, not obviously not any of your friends, obviously, but just in general, like if somebody wants to get a hold of you, what does the process look like for somebody to get a case done?
So I primarily get my work off of Instagram and or through companies that are going to be gifting or marketing the firearm to said celebrity. I mean, I've had people get in touch with me from Instagram, like straight celebrities. Others have been gifts from friends, and then I'll get a phone call later from them that says thank you. And but mostly Instagram, and I've got to be into the job in order to take it. So
Right.
you can only do so many logo cases before you get burnt out, and and there's certain things now that I just won't do because I've done it so much. Like no step on snakes, and the things that you see over and over and over again. But yeah, I mean, Instagram's the best way to get a hold of me, and I mean, I reach out to as many people as I can, and yeah, that's it.
Oh, man, that's cool. Yeah, and I know I got a few cases there, kind of one-off cases. Our big rifle case that you just did for us recently was pretty fucking dope. With the eagle on there, that was really cool. I know Chris has got a cool ass case. Like it's just the whole creativity side that you bring to the table, and I do like the fact that certain things you won't do anymore just because it's so overdone. And I think that's kind of why I really respect when I called you about a new design for me for our business logo. And talking to you, you were like, "Hey, this has been done. This has been done. Let's do what we're going to do here tonight, and let's dive into it here." And I sent you a couple of drafts, and I think it's going to be kind of cool to kind of see the process unfold here, and we can ask questions as we go, and as we walk through this, man.
Sure. Yeah, so I'll share my screen with you. And then I've got it right here up. And let's see, share to screen.
So now, so everyone knows, like, and he's not design. I mean, this probably will eventually end up in a case, but just so viewers watching, like, we're changing our logo, and you guys are going to watch this whole process unfold.
Yeah, so the project is the project. It's its own identity. I just help steer it. So, you know, no matter where, I mean, you've worked with me one-on-one, so you know where we start is never where we finish.
Absolutely.
Projects just keep moving, and there's some times where they just, it needs to be walked away from and come back at a later date just because the project would not get finished then. But
and there's a few that I've, like, these are the ones that I really enjoyed. And then, you know, obviously I'm going to take Tony's input, Chris's input here. These are all people I highly respect for obviously rebranding our logo. So definitely looking forward to this, and let's rock it.
Yeah. So out of these, which one did you gravitate towards the most?
So it's the one, let's see here. The one that I like the most is actually this top. Where'd you go here? Where'd it go? It's that top left one here. That one's got an X on it. That's the one I kind of gravitated the most. But I like aspects of this one. The middle one here, with the one that looks like, nope, the other one. I like the outer ring on that one personally. It looks a little. I like the bigger. I don't know what you want to call them, but those are kind of the two that I like.
Okay.
Ribbed.
As far as the
bigger ribs. Shut up, Chris. Shut up, Chris. Yeah, this is gonna go fucking sideways so bad this weekend. Oh fuck.
Pivotal defense, ribbed for his pleasure.
It's okay.
Which one did you gravitate towards?
For the P?
Yeah,
God damn it.
for the P.
Go ahead, Tony. Say it.
Nope.
Yep.
Go ahead, man. Tell him, Diddy.
Yep.
I mean,
oh, fucking Christ. I'm actually digging the first one that's kind of accidentally put a bullet in the middle of it.
Okay. All right.
At least that's what I call it. I don't know if it's what you want to call it, but it kind of looks like it one.
Yeah.
Or Tony's tip.
Looks like the D. The D is in the P.
you got the P.
Oh. I'm all of a sudden regretting my life's choices right now. Y'all motherfuckers.
Oh, God.
I don't know what you mean by y'all. You did this to yourself. This is self-inflicted.
Yeah, I know.
Pete's already over there like, what in the fuck did I get myself into here?
Oh, he knows us.
I know it.
He knows all too well.
And you're doing...
I took 2 showers today, bro. I knew what I was getting into.
Oh, you're going to need one when we get done, too. You do everything with Illustrator, correct?
Yeah, I mostly work in Illustrator. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, obviously I kind of want to change the way the fonts are. I don't like how the fonts are. I want something that's going to really kind of pop a little bit. But we can get to that point when you're ready.
Yeah. All right, so mainly I'm just trying to get the same
layout,
pretty darn close to the same font inside there.
Okay.
So you're not able to, and I don't mean to, if I'm fucking you up, man, tell me to shut the fuck up. But you're not able to actually take, with Illustrator, you can't take pieces out of what he sent you. You kind of have to use it and mimic what's there.
Well, you can take pictures and vectorize them. So I work in vector. This is an actual picture itself. So we zoom way in on it, and you see the pixels.
Yeah.
Versus vector has no pixels. It's
right.
Straight up lines. It's coordinates. And so you can take this and turn it into a vector, but smaller quality pictures will they won't come out really well.
They won't come out right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So you see how that kind of turns into that?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are ways to adjust it, but it's such low quality that we'll have to, we'll just have to rebuild it.
So is that what you're doing right now? Is just switching this over to vector?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
Your sidebar over. No, go ahead.
My sidebar. What's that?
Over on the left side, your little toolbar, whatever they call it. I can't think of the name of it. Do you have that set up a particular way? Or is it just...
No, I omit a lot of stuff because there's a lot of stuff I don't use on Illustrator. But yeah,
I'm just going to have to throw you some money, man, and come up and sit down with you one day because I'm still trying to figure this shit out.
It takes some time, man. It definitely takes some time.
Tell me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I found some tutorials, man, and I've tried to follow them, but I don't know if maybe it's just the way that dude's explaining it. I just can't grasp some of the things, or I'm just going to end up being ignorant when it comes to Illustrator.
I'll tell you, it took a long time for me to figure Illustrator out. So, and that's using it every single day.
Right.
And I still learn stuff.
So you know a lot of it. Is there a particular source you use if there's something you're not sure about, or you just kind of go on YouTube and see what other people are doing?
Yeah, a lot of times I'll do YouTube. ChatGPT has been saving me.
Get out of here. Are you serious?
Oh hell yeah, man! You just type in what you're trying to do, and if you don't know what it is, you can take a screenshot and put a red box around it and say, "What is this?" Like, there's so much you can do with ChatGPT. It'll give you step-by-step instructions on walking you through it.
No shit.
No shit. I never even thought about using it in that way, but no, that makes sense now, man.
Well,
I'm glad we did this, man. This was a really good idea.
This is awesome. This is a cool ass idea. So once you get it vectorized, I don't want to fuck you up here, but once you get it vectorized, then you just start playing with the design more, and is it easier to play with it in different vectorizer, regular picture form, or what is it?
Yeah.
Shut up, Chris.
It is definitely easier to do this in vector. Your final, work in the medium that you work with. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And is that the big difference between Illustrator and like Photoshop? Photoshop's going to be more using pixels and stuff, where this is using vectors?
Correct. That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to use this program if you're going to print a picture, but you would want to do it if you're going to print a sign. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So what if I want to put Tony's face in the middle of this? What would I do?
That would be fun.
You got to do the picture of him and the bubbles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cut me a check. That's what you'll do. I want a piece of the work.
I'll cut you a check. It's okay, brother. I got you. It's just fascinating to watch us come. Watch how this
come alive.
Peter, you good with me asking some questions and stuff while you do this?
Please do, man. Please do.
That's why.
Did you originally start with gun cases, or did you kind of start in a different direction and somehow found the gun industry or Second Amendment industry?
So I started with a foam and fabric. I opened a foam company selling all sorts of mattress foam and stuff like that on the internet through eBay, because there wasn't really a lot of people selling foam, and because I'm in North Carolina, I was able to hook up with the foam industry here. So I set up an eBay shop, and that's how I got my start. Then I started selling gun case foam, and started hearing all the problems that people were having with gun case foam, absorbing moisture, being too soft, all that stuff. So I hit up the guys who pour it and had them pour it to my spec, exactly what I listened to the industry saying that there was a problem. And from there, it just picked up, and the foam sold really well, and that's how I got my start. Nothing to do with art, just straight up working with foam.
So who was this is my own personal curiosity, like who was the first person that you actually did a gun case for?
I don't remember. I don't remember his name. It was, I think I just what I did is that I went on Instagram or on Reddit, and I put on Reddit a creation that I made of an elk that was bellowing, and I cut it with a CNC. And the thread blew up. I think it got like 6,000 comments. And so I had so much fun that I said, the top comment is, I'll go ahead and make a case and then post it in the next couple of days, whatever that comment was. And the comment that everybody upvoted was a guy said, "I'll suck dick for that."
Yes.
So I delivered another message that said,
Hey, Chris, you did not tell me that's how you got your case.
That's how we went.
Oh shit! All right.
That's how we met. I hand delivered it. I foot delivered it to him.
Oh yeah. Well, Chris does have that foot fetish.
And so that blew up too. And I think I got like some 40,000 up likes or something.
Nice.
Points. So that's kind of where it started. And then I got people reached out from there. Hey, can you do this? Can you do that? And so that's how that's it. That's how I started it all.
Gotcha.
And I know you've done some NASCAR drivers cases for them. Am I correct?
Yep, I've done that.
I know you've done some Three Doors Down. You've done some stuff.
Yep.
John Wick.
Correct.
Yeah, you had. So if I'm correct, you had two cases in the John Wick movies, correct? One in the.
Just one, and I did the foam for it, not the case.
Right. Yeah. Not the case per se. I apologize. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. But I did everything else when it came to the John Wick thing. I did the foam. I was subcontracted to do the foam.
And that was for the last one.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the one with Lawrence Fishburne when he gave that. If I'm correct, that was. Dude, that was a badass. That looks so badass, man.
Yeah, dude.
Is that 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Wick 4.
Yeah, I've never seen those.
What?
I've only seen the first one.
Why would you ask if it was 4 then?
Well, I was trying to guess. I didn't know what the last one was, what number it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, well, right. Yep. Let's rephrase that. Right now, the last one is 4.
Yeah, right now.
There's a lot of.
Yeah, so I looked it up.
Subject to change.
I looked it up. That's what I was doing.
No, that's cool, man.
And then obviously you've done some cases for Katie and all of our friends for all over the place. So the
Blackwater, the case you did for cases. Blackwater.
Yeah, that was a fun day, Chris. Man, that was a lot of fun.
That was, man. Yeah, I enjoyed that. But no, the truth cases are badass too.
The fucking truth cases, man, are out of this fucking world. Yeah, and not only are they out of this fucking world in how well they're designed, the story to be part of that story and share that story is fucking incredible.
Yeah, Katie told a really good story.
And those cases just do it so fucking well. Didn't you have an interesting story with the case that I have with the oh my god, the Rosewood case?
Well, I mean, I learned a lot on all of those things.
But didn't you have an issue with like your neighbor or something because you saw the cutout of the foam?
Oh yeah, yeah. So I completely forgot about that. So the Rosewood case has a man hanging from a tree. He was lynched, and
Yep.
I don't nail these things the first time. And as a matter of fact, when I'm doing all that integral work, sometimes I'll cut 4 or 5 times. And so me knowing the story, not thinking anything about it, I would just threw it out in the trash. So there's this cardboard box that I left in the hallway with a bunch of people. A bunch of lynched pieces of foam. Of just person being hung in a tree, and there's like 4 or 5 of them in there, and so like the people in the park and the building, the industrial park, man, they just stopped talking to me, and I finally just asked what was going on, and they were like, the guy brought up I'm in Asheville, by the way, Asheville, North Carolina. So it's very hippy dippy here, very artsy, very, it's very hippy dippy. So, yeah, they confronted me about it. And then after I laughed my ass off in front of their faces and explained what I was doing and what I was creating and brought them in and showed them, the case I was going for and the story behind it and what it was all about, everyone was like super fucking cool with me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I'm not even going to start that. That'll get us off topic. That'll get us off subject.
We'll definitely get off subject for sure. What was that, Pete?
Is this spelled correctly?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I kind of want to keep. Here's the thing. I know my font that we have originally for the logo. It's kind of a combination, I think, but I would love to keep it if we could. But I don't know how it's going to work.
Yeah, let's see how it looks.
Because you still have the original picture of my original font, right?
I don't have the picture. I mean, I've got it locked in somewhere, but I know your font. Yeah. I know your font by heart. Because
there's those little cutouts. I think that's pretty dope. I think it's kind of important to kind of keep that in there if we can. Or see, there it is. Oh yeah, fuck! You actually saved the whole fucking thing. Dope.
This is really just. I don't know what kind of podcast it makes, but it's pretty cool watching somebody actually create something.
Yeah,
and I think it's good because this was something. Sedini and I even were you there when we were talking about? Yeah, you were there.
Yeah,
when we talked about Clayton when we at GOA.
Yeah,
because we were kind of kicking around some ideas, and he was talking about bringing on like some actual. Like the manufacturers from the gun side of it to kind of just give insight on the whole behind the scenes a little bit and what goes into it. Because I think it would help people understand a lot more about that process. Just like this right here to see what goes.
And I wonder.
Y'all refused to hang out with me at GOA.
We did not. You were hanging out with the cool kids.
Every time I tried to hang out with...
You were hanging out with the cool kids.
At least you didn't send us a voicemail.
Oh God,
which we cannot play on here.
Well, I showed it to Tony at the show. We were over there, I think, with Excess, and I showed it to him. Yeah. I'll have to send you that one, Pete. You'll laugh your ass off,
can't
man.
Put that up here. Oh, Pete, you'll fucking die.
Oh, good. Send that shit.
It's hilarious. Let's just say Sedini was feeling good.
What and when you got into this, you weren't necessarily per se I guess, in a way, a gun guy.
Yeah, I'm still not a gun guy. Like, I love guns. I love the I am a gun person, but I'd rather be picking up a paintbrush than going out in the range and shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I get you.
I do enough things where I do know enough, and I shoot pretty well.
Yeah, you do.
But man, if I had a choice to make something out of clay or go to the range and shoot, I'm gonna pick creativity all the time.
No, I get it, brother.
Get it, 100%.
But I get my fill when I go out and hang out with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Into so many range days and range situations that
we're all part of.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Let's work a really easy workaround for this castle nut. You liked it that way, or was it the other? What was the other way? Less teeth, maybe. I know that.
You got rid of that. You deleted that one.
Did I?
Yeah.
Chris does not.
Yeah, it's.
So.
Yeah, Chris doesn't like teeth. He prefers the gummin. I do like that a little bit more. I think it's more defined personally. Because the initial idea of this is kind of going off of looking at a barrel nut of an AR-15.
I didn't even think about that, man, when we were talking about this.
It just fucking came to me when, actually, in the middle of the fucking night, I actually woke up and I'm like, a fucking barrel nut. That's literally what happened. It literally...
Yeah, I kept going back to that castle nut.
You kept going back to the nut?
Yep.
Chris kept nutting.
The left one especially.
Well, the reason why you're not with Tony no more is you won't nut with him anymore.
So we went from a bolt face to a castle nut?
Well, the reason behind that, Tony, is because I started talking to Pete, and I had a bolt face, and I had the other one was crosshairs. And I talked to a few people, and it kind of came to the conclusion that I wanted something to be different, that wasn't so overdone. Crosshairs are overdone, bolt faces are overdone. The one that I really did like, actually, Pete's like, hey, look at this company, and I was like, fuck. And here we are now. So that's kind of why we changed it all up, Tony, because I want something different that's not been overdone. I kind of like what Pete was saying earlier about certain cases just being overdone. And same thing with logos.
Do you want more teeth, Clayton, or what?
That escalated quickly.
You want more teeth surrounding your P and your D?
Wow. Hey, Chris, you're going to have to put age restrictions on this episode. I'm kind of leaning towards... I don't know. I kind of like... I'm fucked no matter what I say.
Yeah, just go ahead and say it.
I think... I don't know, man. Wasn't less teeth better?
Less...
Yeah.
You want?
I mean, it looks more like a It more looks like a traditional.
Right.
I mean, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really use castle nuts because I live in a fixed stock state.
Right.
So I just have fixed stocks on my stuff.
I kind of like how that's filling in right now, Pete.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's more trying to be a castle nut idea than it is a barrel nut, which is, I mean, it's dope either way.
No, a castle nut has way less. You only got those 3 spots on a castle nut.
True.
Yeah, this is looking. Yeah, all of this, even with more or less, it still looks like a barrel nut.
Yeah, I would say right there looks dope.
Yeah.
I like that dope. That's
all right. Cool.
That's about a perfect amount of teeth. No, fuck. As soon as I said it. Perfect amount of teeth. Perfect amount of teeth.
So, Pete, did you grow up around guns or anything before you really kind of got
Oh yeah, yeah. When I was, I think like 8 or 9, I was in. I got qualified to be an NRA. Um, I think like the second or third shooting badge or whatever you got, pro
Okay.
marksman or whatever. So I've always lived around firearms. They're nothing new to me. And I
Okay.
didn't realize before coming into this, I didn't realize how much it wasn't something that everyone grew up around. Like I was shocked, because it was just is for But I grew up in the Everglades, so um, there is all sorts of reasons to have guns there.
Right. Yep.
It's like growing up in the outback. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
everything tries to kill you in Florida, especially in the Everglades. So, all right.
Especially now with
What do you think?
alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh God. What's that?
Hey,
Pete?
I know. I've been to that place before it became that. That's where I grew up. I know exactly where that's at.
No shit.
Yep. Matter of fact, my someone in my family, I didn't meet him until he got out of jail. Was a part of the whole '80s cowboys, the cocaine cowboys that ran down through the Everglades.
Yep.
So, like,
Cameras running in and out.
Wow. That looked cool.
That was pretty dope.
So here we have this. Do you want it to say be your own first responder?
Yeah, I want to add that in there because it's kind of what's on our big case. And it's kind of I've been saying it all the time, and I know other people say it too. But this is kind of one of the things I've adapted in our business. So it'd be kind of cool to incorporate that.
Okay.
Now, how did you get hooked up with KD? Did he reach out to you, or was that like mutual friends or people you knew?
Wayne Hammer.
Ah.
So Katie was looking for a case guy, and I had done some work for Wayne before, and Wayne said, "No, you definitely need to call this dude up." And then I get a phone call, like easily 9 o'clock at night, and he's explaining what it is that he did and what he was trying to do. So when I got off the phone at 3 o'clock in the morning,
that's yep. That sounds
That'll
like
happen.
a KD conversation.
I was locked in.
Yeah,
So,
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I never knew that.
no,
Never knew that.
I thought he just came across your IG or something and reached out to you directly. That's cool that Wayne made an intro.
yeah, it was fantastic, and yeah.
And it's cool to see how many people were actually involved in not just the making of the gun, but the cases for the truth and everything.
Yeah, that whole project.
Yeah, it was a hell of a project.
Yeah.
Now, when we met at Argo's pre-release, was that your first SHOT Show, or you had been to SHOT Show before?
That was my first SHOT Show.
No shit.
Nice.
Yep.
That
And if I remember correctly, we met each other because we have a friend in common here in Asheville.
Yep, Ross.
Yep. And I was doing business with Ross. I said I was now. If I remember correctly, I said I was in Asheville, and you were like, "Hey, do you know this guy Ross? He works at the Biltmore." I was like, "Holy shit! Of course I know him."
Yep. Yeah, because he's taken several classes with me.
Mm-hmm.
Small world, man. It's always crazy to see how small of a world it really is.
Yep, for sure.
Man, you got me thinking.
Nice.
That looks good.
That does look cool.
It looks really good.
I'm actually.
Now, do you get people that reach out wanting you to do? I know you did like guitar cases for 3 Doors Down, But do you ever get people wanting to do like drone cases or camera cases or anything like that?
I've done drone cases, but because of the cost of my work, drone cases and those things, they don't. A lot of the times, the cases that I have to put together would cost more than the item itself.
Okay, no, that's
And so, so drones and stuff. I mean, I have done multiple drone cases, but they're usually for friends, and
Right.
and camera cases. There's just so many options out there for camera cases that I don't. But I haven't really marketed myself that way either. Doing gun cases came to me, and I've never really had to market myself. So
you definitely found, like you've even talked about before, being, a speaker at Train and Learn and everything, finding that niche. And I mean, you have found it, because I don't know of anybody else out there that does anything as far as like gun cases.
Like I do, not yet, but I'd like to see someone do something. I'm a big advocate as far as people making gun cases as an art piece, just because of the fact that the only reason why there is art inside of a gun case is because of me.
Right.
There was nothing on the market like what I do, and now everybody's doing it.
Yeah. Didn't you develop like a laser to cut the foam at all? I remember you talking about that one time.
Yep.
Tell us about that a little bit.
My stuff is hand built. Like, I know the ins and outs. I know everything about my lasers.
And the foam you use is proprietary for you, right? If I'm correct.
Correct. Yep.
Because I think we talked one time. You tried doing it on just the regular kind of gun foam that's out there, and I guess it burned up pretty bad.
This is a caught fire.
It's right on fire.
I remember you tried to do that yellow for a case of ours, and you said we couldn't do it because it caught fire.
Yeah, there are some that you just, it doesn't matter what you do. You're sitting there and making sure you don't burn your studio down. There's times where I'm straight up sitting there as the laser works, just blowing out the flames.
Shit.
And if you get to it fast enough, it doesn't go up, it doesn't burn. But Does Tony ever speak?
Sometimes. I think he might be asleep. I think we've done put him to sleep.
No, I'm being an asshole now. No, so I was checking out some stuff to see if you did it, because you did work for Three Doors Down. I think his name is Chris Henderson?
Yeah, Chris. And,
do you do any work with him?
Not one-on-one. Middle Tennessee Rifles. Yep. He has.
You do work with them? I mean, him for them?
I haven't yet. No, I haven't worked specifically with him. But again, man, I've been in the studio. I've been functioning as what I'm doing now for 5 months now. So I just got back on my feet. Yeah. So
okay.
And you're the only person doing, like, in you're a one-man show type of deal. You don't have anybody working for you. It's all strictly done by you.
Yes, everything's done by me.
It's no longer called Carolina Custom Foam?
No, Carolina Custom Foam went under. And I was... and in the same time of Carolina Custom Foam going under, I was getting through a divorce. And then because I was going through a divorce, was homeless. And living in the studio. So I took about a year and a half off. and now I'm just back on my feet, and you know, killing it right now.
Yeah, you are.
Awesome, bro.
All right.
Yeah, because I was talking to Zeke at NRA, and he told me about MTR.
Uh huh. Yep. Yeah, they're good. They're good people, man. They are really, really good people.
I wonder. There we go.
So what's a normal, I guess I know it's probably going to vary, but I would say on average, what's it normally take you time-wise to kind of put everything together through the full process of this, going through Illustrator and then putting it onto the foam and cutting and everything? Is, I know it might vary, but could you give like an average on what that takes?
Yeah, the hardest thing in this is definitely the design aspect of it. I've been able to take what I do, and pretty much I've mastered the foam for the most part. Like, I know how to cut it, what techniques to use and all that. So really what it is, it's letting the design create itself, and then figuring out what I have on my screen. How am I going to put that in foam? Mm-hmm. So, the design could take an hour. It could take 2-3 days, of just trying to get to where I'm happy with it. And so a lot of times if there is, for a regular handgun case, depending on the design, I can probably do the actual tangible part of it, putting it together, painting and cutting, in about a day. So if I really work really, really hard at it and the design comes very quickly, I can have it done in about a day and a half. But there are pistol cases that I work for other people that the design doesn't come for 2-3 days, and then it's so intricate that I've cut it 4 or 5 times and made adjustments and different painting. And it's taken an entire week just to do a pistol case. So, I try to gauge 2 pistol cases a week if possible.
Right.
And sometimes I can just crank and get them done by Wednesday, and then I can just do nothing for the next couple of days. But does that answer your question?
No, yeah, no, that's that. Yeah. I was just kind of curious on that. Yeah, that was exactly what I was looking for on that one. What's the hardest case you've ever done?
I was just going to ask that.
Nanny boo boo.
Tactical Santa's case. That Santa Claus.
No, I was there when
that was all ChatGPT. That was all AI. No, I think I don't really have a. When you love what you do so much, it's not hard.
Well, let's go this route. What about your most challenging? What if I push it like that?
Man, I've done so many cases.
I was going to say, what about that one recently you tried to put the LEDs and stuff in and to make it look like the Grand Canyon?
That's the only reason I asked. I didn't know if there was like one case.
What was that, Pete?
I didn't. Yeah, my bad.
That one's still in process. The Grand Canyon case is still in process, but I think I also did LEDs in a Day of the Dead case where it was an altar with candles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I remember that one. No, I was just curious if there was maybe one case that kind of stood out as it really pushed your limits to see, to get it done and to get it done to the way that you want it to be done.
Yeah. So every single case, I always shoot for not being able to do it. I always, in the design process, I always shoot to have to learn something new in order to get this done. That's one of my non-negotiables, is constantly shooting past where I think I would fail. And that's just me as an artist, and it's me geeked to have to figure out how to do something for the first time. After I've got it figured out, I have a tool in my toolbox. If I do it more than 4 times, I'm bored with that shit. Like I just did a case for a celebrity, and I've seen that case. I have done that kind of art and that use that technique so much. I'm looking at him like, this is just not worthy of sending to this dude, and but in reality, the thing was like really dope. So the way I picture my own work versus the way everybody else pictures my work is very, very different.
Man, to me, I think with anything you do, you're always going to be your worst critic.
Yeah.
Because there's times there's times I've been on the range and think I'm doing horrible, and when you really sit back and look at it, I'm doing really good. And I mean, I had one of those moments in one of Kevin's classes where I thought I was doing awful, and it kind of took him coming over to talk to me to get me out of my head because he knew I could do better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I definitely get it. The way I see what it is that I do is
that's pretty dope.
Very different. Which one?
That's pretty dope. I kind of dig that. I'm kind of looking at how, you have our original font, and then you got something that's, not so much standard font.
Lightly different,
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think, Chris, Tony? What do you think so far? I want you guys. I want you guys' feedback.
No, I mean, I like it. Ultimately, it's your logo, brother. But I like the way that it's looking.
Yeah, I kind of dig that font on the bottom.
No, if I don't like it, if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you I like it, and then I'm going to goof on you about how fucked up ugly it is. Yeah, I kind of dig it.
You're digging it?
Like forever.
I love my friends.
Yeah, I'm actually digging it. I liked it when it was blue. I know you're not going to make it blue, but that really made it pop.
That blue was
blue, I guess.
Fucking dope, though. And I hate to say it, but that's Jen's colors. She likes that fucking teal blue.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. We could incorporate her color in that bit.
Now, is it running together? Because it seems to run together for me. The when you made it into a color this time, when it was white, it popped more, and I saw the difference. When it was that other font, when it was blue, it really popped harder.
Yeah.
I don't know the names of different fonts, so I can't help it. Yeah, because it runs together for me right here.
Right.
I don't even know what it says.
Well, that's
like if I didn't know what it says, I wouldn't know what it says.
Right.
Well, that's one thing. Pete turned me on to what was that site you gave me?
Turned you
font. On? Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah, Pete turns a lot of people on.
Pete turned him on to footfetish.com.
Feet finder.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you think, my man? You think that this might be a winner here? I'm going to move this over so it's a little more similar.
I'm digging that. Okay. I'm just trying to think how, because I got the black. I'm trying to think because I'm thinking patch wise and other things, like how would that go on a shirt color wise for like background is what I'm thinking. But that's dope. I like the layout a lot. I fucking dig it.
Just the word responder seems crowded to me.
That does look. I was just looking at that a little bit.
I don't know.
You trying? Pete's making.
My guy did my logo.
Pete's making Chris's tip.
It was simpler. Nice.
That font actually looks kind of like it's. Where have I seen that font before? Who has that?
Chinese menu.
KD.
Oh, is it KD's font? That's what I was going with.
It's kind of like his font. It's the one that he uses on the website. Or it's very close to it.
Okay. Could we? I don't know if that would work, but could you add that cutout like that's in our original Pivotal Defense in the P in the center at all? How would that look? Maybe. I'm just trying to think. Trying to do some of that P in the interlock. Fucking, I hate my life right now.
Is that a little better, Tony?
Yeah. Yeah.
It opened up some more.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, what are we gonna do with your pee hole?
Make it from. I don't know. I'd maybe try to put like like how we have the cutouts in the original font. Maybe put that in there somewhere. I don't know. Fucking
Cut this out.
Hole. Yeah, do like the little takeaway that you have in the P and the rest of our other font there.
He wants the P and the D interlocked.
Yeah, the ones that are interlocked.
Like docking.
Oh, dear Lord.
Tony, what's docking?
Yeah, what is docking, Tony?
When you put the P and the D together. You put the P and the D together, it's docked like a ship.
Like, I'm digging. I like how that's interlocked, but I kind of think I kind of want to see if you play around with it for a little. Shut up, Tony. Motherfuckers.
Play with the P and the D for a little bit.
Yeah. Play with it. Slap it. Flip it. Rub it down. Oh no!
I gotta put the D behind the P in order to make this work.
That's cool.
P has to go behind the D.
You have to tuck it in. Got it.
He needs to be tucked.
Where'd Tony go? Is he tucking his?
I had to leave the room. I don't want to be on. Yeah, I don't want to be on screen. I can't see my P or D.
Oh God!
Fuck me.
My P and D are MIA.
So you're non-binary.
Ooh. Oh man.
Yeah, my name is still Tony, but I spell it with an I.
I thought it was with an IE.
I'm going to cross over, but I ain't going to commit that hard. I really don't want to change paperwork and shit.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh Lord.
How did I know this? I knew this was going to happen.
I want to check the non-binary box, but in the laziest way as possible.
Oh man, that is fucking funny.
So which tool are you using to like stretch and kind of make those changes? I knew. Hey, that's why I just went ahead and came out with it.
Finally, you came out.
Yep. Yeah, I had to spit it out, right out, get it out there.
So
Spit on that
I'm
thing.
using the direct selection tool, which is going to be able to adjust your nodes.
Nice. So when you're looking at something like this, when you're designing something like this, and this is for Clayton, you said you were looking at it because it's not only going to go on business cards, website, you're looking at T-shirt patches, like the whole thing,
Yeah,
right?
that's kind of where I'm looking at.
Yeah. So that's going to be the way you're looking at this. It depends on what it is that you want to do. I mean, a good logo is going to last a very long time, so you don't want to go with a bunch of fads and shit. But it all depends on, again, your niche. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't necessarily need to be putting this on 8 billion T-shirts or shoes. So a simplified logo for something like that, like the Nike swoosh, is kind of really where you want to shoot your. That's how you want to design it. So, all right. Anyways, Clayton, we did the letters that you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm not loving it. It looked better in my mind.
Yeah,
it looked better in my mind.
Yeah. That's too. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it and I don't know what it is.
No, it's
It's got
Like I
the
said,
P with the T.
Docking the P and D that way, it just seems unnatural.
yep. Yeah, that just doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah, it didn't. Like I said, it looked better in my head.
Now, do you have people that reach out wanting you to design logos, or do you just mainly work with foam?
yeah, no, I don't do logos. See, for me, like I only do logos for my friends because I'm support and want to watch my
Yeah.
friends win, and then it's really important for me. If I've got a skill and you're my boy, you're definitely getting a logo where you don't have to pay for it because I want you to advance. And I got that eye. It's what I do. But like, I won't do. They're just boring for me.
Right.
It's
I wonder. I wonder if you could outline the P and the D with a red. How would that look? Shut up, Chris.
The D beat up the P too bad.
Yep. That looks pretty cool. Jesus fuck. Hey, at least everyone here can pronounce my business name right.
Pivotal T-fence.
Yeah, right. Whoa.
There you go. Land of the Rising Sun.
There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. There we
I
go.
like that. Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know.
That was
I kind of liked it when it was covering
I like the
background. The first one when it was the full background where it covered pivotal defense.
Yeah, I think that full background was dope.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I really dig the Land of the Rising Sun meatball kind of thing. That's what they used to call it on the side of the planes. The full red flag. That was cool. Oh dang.
Oh,
Okay,
pizza.
I'm
Pizza.
sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What did you guys like this? Let's see. It was
Pete was getting a little creative there for a little minute.
well, I
The
got
whole back.
Yeah, he was locked
That's
in.
what you like. Yeah,
There you
I was
go.
locked in. And that happens, and it's awesome.
Yeah. There we go.
I mean, truthfully, I think
Go ahead, Tony.
a cool thing. You could have two. Have one again for the website and everything, and another for patches,
Yeah.
or swip and swap them, or do seasons or something. Because there's nobody says that you have a creative genius working with you at this point.
Well, yeah.
There's no reason you can't have to pick a top one. You can pick a top two
Right.
and rock it that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
You always need a top and a bottom.
For the P and the D.
Exactly.
Oh, Pete's getting locked in.
Wow.
Pete is getting locked in. Here we go.
That's why I've just been sitting here watching.
Yeah. Oh,
Dude, it is great just watching this.
this is. I mean, I know he's done cases and stuff for us before, but man, this is dope. This is super dope.
Dude, you should do just a YouTube channel. You just sitting here doing some of this stuff.
Yeah.
I know you show it on Instagram,
Yeah.
but I mean, just have a way, because I know Instagram, you have to limit the length, the time frame of your videos. Do a full one and then cut it up for
There we
Instagram.
go. There we go, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like in my mind, that looks like one of those patches, like Kung Fu school patches.
Okay, this is super dope. I love watching your creative juices fucking flow, Pete.
It's not on the juices you like watching flow.
Hey, man.
Pete, like P and D.
Pete is my favorite beaver.
Oh, he has changed Danger Zone for me.
Oh yes, every time.
Because
Every time.
we went and watched Top Gun 2, and as soon as it came on, I'm sitting there laughing. Oh, and I'm just chuckling, and everybody's like, "What?" I'm like, "You don't even know."
You know how many times I
don't even want to get you into my head.
you know how many times I've shown that video to
There's a
people?
beaver in a 50 cal belt fit
Yeah, you know how many times I've shown that video to people still fucking laugh my ass off. That is fucking dope, Pete. That is fucking dope.
Yeah, man. I'm seeing shoulder patches.
Yeah.
I'm seeing. Yeah.
And I could change the outline of the teeth from black to red if I put it on like a black t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. Yeah. Fuck, dude. Fucking super dope. Super fucking dope. He's working with the tip. What is he gonna do? What kind of magic are you gonna do with the tip, Pete?
You'll know when it's happening.
Will I get a tingling? Will there be a tingling sensation?
Oh, stop acting like that would be your first time. I usually don't do that.
Oh, man.
I've never done anything like this before.
Gotta
get the slurping in there too.
Mm-hmm.
The ball jacuzzi.
There you go.
Tony, where's the CPAP hose? Oh, here it is. It's coming up.
Here it comes.
Think I haven't played this game before?
Oh, Jesus.
Seriously, fellas, you really don't know.
All right,
Speaking of CPAP, I remember freaking Michael's when we opened his range, we all stayed in that cabin, and I woke up one morning and Pete's just...
I went home. I fucking went home. I went directly home and didn't go to the range because all I heard was this all night.
Hey, I apologize to everybody, but I woke up to Pete sitting there, and I mean, he's just looking at me. I'm like, what's up, man?
I'm like, what's up, man? I died like 6 times that night.
I'm like, what's up, man? You okay, man? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you stopped breathing 6 times. I'm like, dude, you fucking counted?
Because I was wondering who I was going to wake up to give you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
He was faking it the whole time.
He wanted that scene from The Sandlot. He was hoping it'd be you.
Oh, me.
That is pretty fucking.
Don't worry, I got all that under control now, man.
Good, man. I'm happy to hear that because that's scary.
Oh, I know.
Because it's just you listen to your boy not breathing.
Yeah.
You know? All right, what do we think?
I think we got a wiener.
Yep, we definitely have a wiener.
Nice.
That's dope.
Nice and clean.
That's dope.
It's really clean.
It's clean.
That, and then here is your.
Yeah.
So you're just changing the background right now? Is that what you're doing?
So your Instagram circle.
Oh, okay.
And your Facebook, and if you just without having, you're not going to really be able to get your name on there, but you'll be able to.
Right. Have that. I got you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then that would be your T-shirt.
Yeah, I think that's really smart.
That's fucking dope, Pete.
Matter of fact, why don't we do this instead?
Yep.
Yes.
That'd be the Instagram circle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, here.
Yeah, that whole logo is fucking super dope. And the change in both fonts like that is just that's dope. I fucking love it. And I love how we were able to keep my original font in here. That's one thing I really wanted to do because I think that's what everybody kind of knows is that font because it's something you don't see.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What are you about to do now?
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
Here, I'm thinking something dope's about to happen. He puts in fucking penis. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, it was dope.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. I love it, Pete. Yeah.
All right, that was.
I told you you'd know when the tip was in.
That's it. You know we're there.
That's dope. Yep. Super dope.
You got a simplified, you got a full blown,
And it's
so one can definitely go on the business card.
it's something that you don't really see much of. It's clean. It catches your eye. Yeah, I dig it.
Cool. All right.
I dig
That'll be
it.
$700, sir.
All right, $700 or feet pics.
That's Pete. I can't fucking thank you enough, man. That is super dope.
Yeah, you
I
got
love it. Yeah.
Anybody want anything else designed while I'm here?
I'm still kicking around some stuff with mine. So let me kind of get it narrowed down, and I'm definitely going to get back with you.
Chris needs a wiener in his logo.
That's fair. All right. So let's see. Cut.
So you're just gonna send this over right away, and so this will be in straight vector format, Pete. Then.
I'm sending you in vector and then JPEG and then PNG, so you throw it up on the website.
Okay, yeah, because everyone uses different forms. So if I can get all forms, it'd be awesome, especially for the shirts and other shit.
You got it.
So I got a question for you because I mainly see handgun cases. I've seen rifle cases with you, and I know you did. Blackwater was a shotgun case. Is that the only shotgun case you have done? Is with Blackwater?
No, I've done a couple of shotguns, but they've all been tactical shotguns. And then I did a Rite case for the company Rite. They do those high-end shotguns. So
I know that it's just crazy the way your stuff. It really is the way it comes out because the one you did for Clayton when he did the fundraiser,
Dude,
that case was awesome. And what was cool to me about it is, I don't know if you had a way to do it or if it's just how it was cut, but like the grass on there, to me, when you felt it, it almost felt like real grass in a way.
yeah, the way it burned.
Yeah.
Some things just are happy accidents, man. They're just meant to happen. And I think I cut that particular one like 3 or 4 times. If I remember correctly, something kept happening and it kept getting thrown off because I think it was a 16-hour cut, to etch all that. Because my lasers cut like, you remember the old dot matrix printers where you go back and forth. Well, that's how my lasers work. They're not a fiber laser. They're a diode laser that has to burn back and forth. And you know that those motors are moving for 16 hours straight. Sometimes they get a little power surge and it turns off for a millisecond, but the computer doesn't know what's going on, so it thinks it's still in line, and so now everything just shifts a little bit. I mean, even 4 millimeters of shifting will throw the whole design off. So.
What's the since you've brought that up, what's the longest cut that you've had?
So I did a cut for a shotgun for XCal, and it had a very intricate medieval theme. And I did a rifle. It was a rifle size case, And that one I did 2 sessions of 12 hours. It was so much work. It was so much cutting that I didn't want to leave it. I didn't want to leave it just running for 24 hours straight.
Right.
So, yeah.
Is there one where you went through just so much foam trying to get it right?
Oh yeah. Anytime that I do a new inside, like if I get a new case and I need to figure out the template of that case, man, that takes me an enormous amount of time. All right, now I'll move my screen so I can see you guys. It takes an enormous amount of time. So like if I get a brand new rifle case, getting the insides of that foam to work, it's not only just the outside rim. All cases taper in, and then some have wheels, and others have different edges that, different curvature on the inside. So, you can't really just take a picture of that and trace it. You just have to cut and cut and cut and cut. So, like for me, in foam and time, and just to get the inside of a new template of a new case, cost me maybe $200-$300.
Oh, wow.
So when someone says, "Hey, I got this Vault 1547 case, can you cut my guns out of it?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, I only work with the templates that I got, because I'm going to charge you $400 just to get the outside and the inside of that case to fit just right." And by
Gotcha.
that time, $400 in foam.
So what cases do you actually, like companies that you work with, what cases do you have templates of?
So I do the Pelican 1750 and the IM 3300. I do the Nanook 990, 995, and 985. So those two are the templates that I've gotten, ready to rock and roll.
Nice.
I'm out of coffee. So, yeah. You guys want anything else designed? You want to...
I mean, I got my shit covered, man. I appreciate it, man.
I'm still kicking around some ideas with mine, man, because I know we had touched on it a little bit when I was up there and we were working on my case. Speaking of that, while you were working, do I have a picture?
We will definitely be sure to put some of your work in the editing.
Yeah, there's a picture of my case right there that he did.
How's that foam holding up? Because that was the first time I ever did anything like that.
Dude, it's working just fine, man. Like no issues. I mean, everything's made out. I mean, there's a few like with the what kind of foam? The little nipple foam. I know you called it something.
Convoluted, yeah.
Convoluted, yeah. Because I remember when you were talking to me about it, I'm sitting there thinking like, damn, I don't want my case to be that hard to do. You kept saying, I never knew that's what it was called. I've even heard people say like egg carton or nipple foam. And yeah, when you were calling it convoluted, I'm like, shit, man, I don't want my case to be that hard to do. But no, I mean, just from the just the way the handguns sit and some of the optics and stuff, there's some little indentions on it, but as far as where the words and stuff are and all the tactical Santa stuff, I mean, it's still, honestly, man, it still looks like it was, the first day you did it.
Good, man, awesome.
Yeah, and I'm going to pull up here.
Ass too. Tony's yours is still in good shape.
Yeah, mine's only boogered up around the hammer. Hammer the pistol, because it's just tight. It was tight going in and out.
Yeah.
Come here, baby. Ah, there you go. And I mean, you're running the hammer in and out. I take it out a lot. I tactically fondle my handgun.
Yep.
Because, I mean, I got it. and made it look like this.
And let's.
So who wouldn't want to?
Rob killed it on that.
And look at that dude. It's got. I don't know if you can see the blue,
Yeah.
red. It is gorgeous. So I think his name is Robert
Yep, Robert.
over at uh, um, Patriot Gun Polishing,
Yes, he did a great job.
and I tell him all the time, dude, he did a great job with this, and this all humbles me because Robert did it because of the work we do for the Second Amendment community. You did it because of the work we do, and it's like just amazing.
Fun fact: me and Rob were like best friends in high school, and then as soon as high school was over, we never talked to each other again. And the only reason we talk to each other again now is because Tony's case.
Hmm.
I have no idea what
That's
happened to
crazy,
him. I have
bro.
no, like, we were every day we were hanging out, like driving around in high school and shit. And then we all went off to college, and at 25, 30 years later, it was that.
So did you go to college for graphic design?
Yeah. I'm like the only guy who's ever used his degree. Um, use an art degree. I've got 2 degrees: digital design and multimedia and animation.
Now, growing up, kind of going through high school and stuff, did you do any of this stuff? Just kind of playing around with it?
Oh man, no, not at all. None of this. None of this. Like when I went to college. I went to college for recording engineering, and then changed my major to anthropology, and then came home. I just got my bachelor's, not my bachelor's, my AA, and associate in arts, and then I came home and started working for my parents in a water treatment equipment. And the way I found graphic design was I was designing a water treatment plant for a resort in Belize, and needed to draw it all out. And so I learned how to draw it in Excel, which is absolutely unheard of because Excel is not a drawing software.
No, no, because I'm sitting here like, how in the hell did you even do that?
Right.
Yep. Figured it out from there, and got lost in doing it. And the next thing I know, my dad's hitting me up for different kind of schematics for all sorts of stuff, and I just became the go-to guy that drew up schematics for on Excel. I don't know, it's crazy, but I just got lost in it, and so that's how I figured that let me go for some sort of digital design or some graphic design, and yeah, I got my degree, my bachelor's at like 28, 29, and then moved to North Carolina and just took off from there.
So I'll pull up, here's my case that you did for us right here. So
Yeah,
that eagle was dope. That eagle was dope.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yes. That was there's 3-4 cuts on that one too.
Yeah. Now we'll definitely make sure we get some pictures of some of your other cases of your crazy work. I've got the truth cases. We'll definitely throw them since we talked about them, and I'll be sure to send whatever I got over to you, Chris, to add in the editing.
Yeah, some of the we took some pictures of the case for your buddy for that.
Yes, I have it.
And feel free to use anything that's on my Instagram. I use that as my portfolio.
Yeah.
And you can see all the stuff that I've done there.
Yeah, definitely. So, man, appreciate you, brother, for helping me out with the logo change. I think it was time to give the business a little facelift. Just say I want to send an email over whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, I'll send it over right now, man.
So, other than that,
Yeah, you put new life in his P&D.
yeah.
There you go. I did enjoy working on this pee hole. It was perfect.
I appreciate you working on my pee hole, Pete. It's all right. You were gentle.
So is and I'm going to have your stuff. I'll make sure to get it up in the screen. But is Instagram, if they are looking to have something done, is Instagram the best way to get in touch with you?
Yeah, so Instagram's the best way. I put out an all call when my books are open. So right now I'm scheduling all of next month. I have 2 spots left open. And, you know, I have been pushing it really, really hard just because I want to see how the workload's going to be because I'm just getting back at this. But I do commission. I'll run off commissions. And so a pistol case from me right now, and I do them in stages of 3, so I do a pistol case, comes with the case, all the foam, color, design, one-on-one designing with me sharing my screen and stuff is $500. Every 3 cases that I get, I go up an additional $25. So after these, it's going to be $525, and then after 3 more, it's be $550, et cetera, just so I can figure out what I'm worth. And, you know, I'll eventually get to the point where the market's just going to say, no, I'm not paying that. And then, you know, I'll back it down. And at that point, I can take a couple of cases and not have to do a ton of them, but I can also do a lot of giveaways at that point. Right now, figuring out what I do, I can't really help anybody out. I mean, I couldn't do what I did for Tony right now, but I got to get to a point where I can, and that's how I do it. So in order to figure out how much these cases are worth, they're right now they're at $500. I can't see them going much more, and I'm happy with what they're at. But I mean, demand is demand, so. There's that, and then rifle cases are right now are $1,200. Before I closed Carolina Custom Foam, they were $2,200. So they go up there, but you know, rifles, people spend more money on their rifle than they do pistols. So there's a lot more work as well.
Right, and exactly.
100%.
Yeah.
And he does what he's talking about. If you're not following him on Instagram, make sure you go and follow him on Instagram, because what he's talking about, he does post. I know I reshare it. Clayton reshares it. We all reshare it for him and stuff. But if you're wanting to get in on this, make sure you're going out and giving him a follow, because he does put that out. He does put that out there. I know we all try to get it out there and everything, but I mean, it's been awesome to watch you do this, man. I mean, it's just to kind of let everybody see what goes on behind the scenes, you know, outside of what you're posting and stuff. And I know, real quick before we finish out, I know you talked about your lasers and stuff, doing a lot of the cutting, but you also do some of this stuff by hand as well too, from what I've watched.
I'll airbrush, I'll cut with the knives. I mean, whatever I can get the best detail. Sometimes I'll paint them and then bring them back to the laser and then etch that away. So yep. A lot of it is just figuring out how to manipulate the foam. Like the last thing I did was heated up a spoon, and I got this really cool dragon scale kind of.
That was dope.
Yeah,
that was fucking dope.
Now, since you brought that up, is that something you just kind of sat around and was looking around like, what can I use to make this? Or is that something you got an idea from?
Play all day long. All I do is professionally play. I've got a piece of art that I need to figure out how to get what's in my mind, and I can't just do that as work. I have to fuck around while I'm doing it. And things are happy accidents sometimes. I think with that one, I believe that I touched the tip of the heating gun, a glue gun on it, and I saw how it burnt the foam, and I was like, well, I saw how the foam burnt with a glue gun, and then I made a Waffle House case, went out and bought a waffle iron, took it apart, heated it up, and then burnt the foam in the shape of a waffle, and then hand painted the waffle, and got a piece of wood and attached a magazine to it, painted the wood yellow, and then cut a square out of the waffle, and so the stand for the gun is the pat of butter that's sitting on top of the waffle.
Now, is that something I've been meaning to ask you about that case? Is that something somebody asked for, or is that one you just kind of played around with to see what it was going to look like?
Yeah, the Waffle House case was definitely for me. Nobody asked me to do that.
Okay.
And you gotta be really careful with a lot of these brands out here. I mean, I've been hit with a couple of cease and desists.
I was a little curious about that.
2 months ago, I got Krispy Kreme hit me with a cease and desist. Rightfully so. Like, I was pushing the limit there.
It did look good, man. I did like the way that looked.
Yeah. But also another lot of these things are, if you just do them for yourself as a custom thing that, and you're not turning around and trying to sell them, there's nothing that anybody can do. But the second you say, hey, I'll make you this Krispy Kreme case for $650, then
No, I get it.
That band hammer comes down really quick.
So let me, last thing, I'll stop it. I'm sorry, man. I've just always been curious about a lot of what you do. Do you ever get into the trademarking side of it as well, or anything like that?
I don't, and so it's a catch-22 with me, right? Like, I get internally kind of tore up when I see a design that I spent 5-6 hours on somebody else's case, Yeah. But after like the third or fourth one, it was like, yo, these people have a go-to that they're going to get inspiration to do something for themselves. And, it just, for me, it turned into, all right, if that's what you want to do, and you want to try to do the same design that I did to see how well you can do it. I want you to do it. I want you to learn. I want you to be inspired. It's art, and I'm not a gatekeeper by any means. So I mean, I have people that reach out to me all the time and ask how to fix a problem, or how did I get this technique, or how did I do this, and I share everything with everyone. So I'm not necessarily worried that there's going to be someone that can do it better than me, because I don't do it better than anybody else. I just do it what's best for me, and I'm not in competition with anybody, because it's art.
And I think that's good, man, because I definitely think that's one thing that this community can struggle with a little bit, is sharing that information. As a lot of people feel that you're trying to take out of their cookie jar, when you're really just trying to help expand everybody's cookie jar. So it's good you do that, man. And I think that's what I like so much about Katie's Train and Learn, and why I've been such a huge supporter of it, because 100%. It's people that are willing to get out and share information to help everybody get better, and not sitting there trying to just keep everything in their back pocket so it only works for them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I understand that, when you make a gun and you've got $200,000, $300,000 sunk in it, you don't want to turn around and have someone step all over something that you made. But you'll never see me sue someone over something,
Well, not so much that I get the making the gun, but I guess really more from I'm kind of getting more into kind of our side of it here, and being the instructors. That a lot of them don't want to share that information because they feel it's going to take away from them.
Yeah.
The gun, the manufacturing and all that stuff, I definitely get that. Like, I'll be honest, man, I don't know of many people that we probably could have reached out to kind of get into and show what goes on the back end of this stuff. So yes, I tremendously appreciate you coming on and doing this, man.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
there's not a lot of people I think we could have reached out to that would have been willing to show this, or if they're going to show it, they're going to want a piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, no, totally. And again, that's my thing, man. I created a new art medium, and I want to see it flourish. So,
You know what? We need a fight. That's what we need. We need your face on a T-shirt. The Godfather of Gun Foam.
ha,
There it is. There it is.
forget about it.
I mean that ignites. That's funny. I think that is 100% true. You did create something. You created a niche. You filled it, and then instead of gatekeeping it, you were like, "Yeah, all right, come in."
Mm-hmm.
And you do not see that in the firearms industry. I mean, people were asking me, "Look, all I am is an advocate to bring people in," and people are like, "Well, don't you see that as competition?" I'm like, I try to encourage people to do it. I can't invite the entire nation to the range.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you can't control every freaking body that wants to try to zhuzh up a gun case. But if they look at the pinnacle, if they look at the artist that is doing this and go, man, that inspired me. Hell, I'm going to copy it because I want to try to do my own. But if I can get his down, I can do mine. I totally see it. And plus, a Pete case is still freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I am very, not even just with the logo tonight, man. I'm just, the cases that I have of yours, man, I just, like Tony just said, it's cool to have and to show off your work. Because there's not a time that I don't open these cases up and everyone's like, holy shit, who the fuck did that? It's a fucking conversation starter, too. Especially when we start talking about the truth. But, like, even just, like, my rifle case you just did, everyone's like, dude, that's fucking incredible. Who did this? How? And then it's like, well, so now having this on, now people ask me how. Here we go. I can show them this episode because man, I'm forever grateful for our friendship, the work you do, and
So
respect the hell out of you, bro.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
can I say something?
Yeah.
Because before Pete did this, and this is coming from somebody that's been the gun guy, gun kid, gun child since I was like 5. The only time you saw things like this were in custom guns, right? I'm talking like top end Nighthawk custom, one of a kind, or numbered series that they would throw in a box. I mean, it's even a thing, right? Like Beretta back in the day. If you got like a very high end Beretta, it would be in a case, or a high end shotgun, it would be in a case. But those cases were just velvet lined
Mm.
for the most part. They weren't full of unique art. So I think he combined two things that was awesome, and we were here for it. And so when you go, well, why would I ever want something like that? Because at $550 or whatever the market dictates, that's a hell of a lot less than getting some Nighthawk custom numbered series pistol.
Hmm.
Because that's the only other way you're going to get it.
Yeah, yeah, and
So get your, what do you call this thing? Get your grail gun, your barbecue gun, whatever you want to call it, and you can get it in an awesome case, and you can have it like this, and it can rest in your safe when you're not shooting it, or stick it in your holster to walk around somewhere with it and look cool.
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Last thing I'm gonna ask, I promise. Do you still sell, like, if somebody just wants foam for their gun case, do you sell just your foam still?
Nope, that was Carolina Custom Foam. That was my meat and potatoes. So Carolina Custom Foam was just a foam. I didn't manufacture it, but I got it poured directly for me to my spec. So that's what Carolina Custom Foam. That's where 90% of my income was, just selling foam blanks out the door.
Mm.
And it was a hobby. The gun cases were a hobby. So they took up all of my time. And so I had to, hire and have people running the foam, but it just got too expensive to ship it, and the
Yeah.
shipping started becoming more than what the foam cost was.
I get you.
said, so send this whole set of Pelican foam 1750s. It's $65 in foam, but it's $120 to send it to California.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, I get that, man.
Yeah,
I was just curious. I didn't know if that was something that you were continuing or not.
So are you still doing the life pods at all?
Nope.
Okay.
So what I've stopped doing is I've stopped doing just foam inserts, and I'm selling a full package.
Gotcha.
And to be perfectly honest, man, I just want to work on two cases a week, because it really the depth, the creativity that I go into on these things, man, it takes a toll. It takes a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I would just keep saying, I know that was something that you did do for a while, so I just want people to understand, because obviously my life pods do come in my classes, and I do get asked quite a bit. So I want to make sure that that's out there for people that, hey, no, unfortunately, no, he's not doing it. It's a package deal. He sells his package, people.
Yeah, my package.
But now, if somebody wanted a package deal with a life pod, would you do that?
No.
Okay.
All right.
And the only reason being is that the foam, there's only so much you can do inside of a life pod.
Right. You're limited on space.
Yeah.
You're limited, very limited on space, and there's no way of not letting that foam hit that gun. And so when you close the lid, it just gets jacked up over time. Unless you get lucky and you have a real thin gun, or you don't jostle it around a lot. I mean, the most wear and tear I've seen on my work has been in life pods. And so, even if I sell a life pod, which I'm going to have to buy it at retail, I'll be in $600. And people just use that to just kind of just keep it safe,
Right. Yeah.
Makes sense.
But now I wouldn't be against the new Voltec rifle case, if you guys see that.
That drops tomorrow, and that is fucking dope.
Yep.
I can't wait to see that motherfucker.
I got an email out to them to see if I can do my thing and their thing, and we'll see if we can pull that together. You guys see that I have done a lot as far as gun cases are concerned, but the majority of the businesses out there are starting to really understand what it is that I've created. And they're starting to come around, but still, you would think that they would be in touch with me for the launch versus me calling them up and saying, hey. But the industry is taking notice, and I'm starting to become very busy with industry stuff, which is
That's good, man.
That's good, man. I'm happy for you. Definitely happy for you. Glad you.
Oh, the Voltec rifle case, is that the one they had at SHOT Show?
I don't know, man. I stayed at the Cicada booth the entire SHOT Show and didn't go see jack.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good place to stay.
Right. Nah, it's this has been fun. This has been super cool to see this come out. Definitely appreciate you jumping on, Pete, and definitely helped me give my brand a facelift here that I think was needed. We definitely been doing this for long enough, and partially just so people are aware, partially the change I did was because of the brand. I wanted a different look, and also because Instagram and every social media kept fucking with my logo, so need to change it up.
You're evolving, and it's fantastic to see. It's fantastic to see what all y'all are doing, putting down the podcast and seeing that podcast dropped and everything, man. It's really, really awesome to see.
So I guess the only question I have left is where can people? I mean, we said before, where else can people find you, bro?
Instagram. Like, I'm not hard to get a hold of, but I'm not everywhere. So,
one last thing.
And D2A artist on Instagram, correct?
Yep. The_2A_artist.
Before we leave, I want to bring this up. I do want to bring this up. We the Free. Do you want to talk about that real quick?
Sure. We the Free is a new streaming platform that is an evolution from Guns Out TV. What they're doing is they've got their own streaming platform like Netflix, but it's for the firearms industry. It's all sorts of really, really good next level content. And I'm on one of their shows called Pimp My Pew with What the Kicks, Jeremy from What the Kicks, where he pimps out other people's platforms, shotgun, rifle, all that stuff.
Whatever, yeah.
Pistols, yeah. And I did all the cases for that. And right now we're the service was, it just dropped, not but less than a year ago, 6 months ago. And it's really gotten a lot of people's attention because it's the next step in what people in this industry can reach out to. Like, YouTube was pretty much the ceiling of what you can, what their the creations that they make, the content that they make. And so now we've got they got these really, really cool television shows. They're straight up shows. And I'm heavily working with John Keyes and Michael Singleton.
Nice.
Doing a lot of the behind the scenes work with them as well. And we're spearheading. I'm involved in a lot of the other shows too because of my work and because of my creativeness. So I have some pretty major things coming on the horizon when it comes to on the We the Free Network.
That's dope. That's dope, man.
Check it out. It's free, man. It's like a cup of coffee a month, man. It is not expensive, and it's been a wild ride.
Yeah, man. Really cool. Super cool.
And I'm going to make sure we have all that in the screen and down in the description as well, too, so people can find that and everything. I'm glad. Yeah, I totally forgot about that, man. So glad you brought that up, man.
Yeah, no problem. So, all right, brother. Well, I appreciate your time. And go ahead, Chris.
Yep. Thanks again, Pete. This has been episode 12 of Locked, Cocked, and Unfiltered. Y'all have a good night.